What is going on, guys? Crypto Money Life back with another Bitcoin chart analysis video. Bitcoin has been strong. We've got a nice green day here today, but we are seeing some pullback. And over the last 10 days or so, we had a nice little stair-step pattern working up here till this doji when we got close to the upper Bollinger Band here, and had a nice pullback, but held above the 13 MA here. So this is a super strong looking chart. We've been green for the past 5 days. From there straight up, these last 2 days have been rocket days to the upside, but we are seeing a bit of a pullback right now. What I think happened here today was this level right here, which, let me just draw a line there, horizontal ray. So this line right here, once we got to this area, I think there was some buy orders above there. And let's go a little closer into the 3-hour chart. So yeah, it's lining up pretty perfectly here. You can see I got this line drawn from these highs right here after we had our all-time high and fell down some. This double top action right here. So that line right there, we broke above it, and you can see this huge green volume here. Must have had some buy orders there that shot us up, but since then these prices are rejecting. Now I think this is just a short-term rejection, just because how high we've come so fast. We're extended away from the 13 MA here on the 3-hour chart, and we are above the upper Bollinger Band here in white. And this Bollinger Band has been holding true, except for this action right here where we rode the upper Bollinger Band up for a good 8-10 bars here. Other than that, you can see when we touch or go above this upper Bollinger Band, it is usually time for a pullback. But I mean, over these last couple days, this is like a little less than a month view. We came up, we had a pretty solid pattern going of, except for this little area here, we'd come down to the 13 MA, bounce up to the upper Bollinger Band, then drop down a little and chop, and then came back down to the 13 MA, bounced up again, made this high with this little blow off looking top here, and here we bounced down through the 13 MA to the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and rode that down for a little bit. Then we had this weird bottom action here. I don't know what was going on here. There's no wick to the downside to show us some quick rejection of that downward price action. It's really flat here, but we bounced up strong out of that through the 13 MA to the upper Bollinger Band, then chopped a little sideways. We did break below the 13 MA here, but then shot right above it and then rode it up. And then here we didn't even get that close to the 13 MA on its pullback. And since then today, as soon as we broke this line here, I think there was just some buy orders that stacked up that were already in the order book. They just stacked up, got ticked off the list one by one, and it shot us up pretty high. I mean, this one 3-hour bar goes from 46.88 to 48.76, so $200 move there in this one 3-hour bar. But since then there wasn't the buy orders to back it up, so it's getting sold off some. So this chart's looking completely normal to me. We are above the upper Bollinger Band, so a nice little pullback. With the strength, maybe something like this, just a couple, maybe a 6-hour pullback, but I definitely think we get some little bit of pullback action here. Let's take a look. Let's go back to the 1 day. So on the 1 day, we're definitely a lot more extended from the 13 MA here. So this could need a nice couple day pullback like we had here. Came down, just about touched the 13 MA and has been up from there. So I would look for this to either chop sideways or drop some down just until we get closer to this 13 MA here in blue. But I do think once we get back in that area, we will see some action like this again, just because there is good strength in the market right now. And we broke through this level here, which was like the shoulders right here of this head. So we broke through that, and from here it's back up to this all-time high level. I do think we'll see a bit of resistance there, but over the longer term, meaning over the next week or two, I do think we will have no problem breaking through this high. But for right now, what I'm feeling is maybe another chop sideways or chop down just to let this 13 MA move up, and then from there another push higher to test these all-time highs. So that's gonna do it for today's Bitcoin chart analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on what I'm seeing in the charts, as well as my crypto investing and crypto news. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Check out the links below to see the sites I use to make money in crypto every day.